subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello. In this video, we will discuss the poem Sonnet 19 written by John Milton. First of all, let's have a brief introduction to the poem. Sonnet 19 is written by John Milton likely in 1650s. It's a Petrarchan or Italian sonnet rhymed as abba, abba, cde, cde. The poem can be divided into an octave or 8-line unit rhymed as abba, abba, and a sestet or 6-line unit with rhyme scheme as cde, cde. Milton wrote this poem after he lost his eyesight. The poem reflects on the physical and spiritual challenges the speaker faces as a blind person. The poem discusses the idea that inner virtue and moral character are more enduring than physical appearance. Let us now look at the poem. When I consider how my light is spent, ere half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent which is just hide, lodged with me useless, though my soul more bent, to serve there with my Maker, and present my true account, lest he returning chide. Here the word light is used as a pun and has two meanings, sight and joy. Pun is a figure of speech and is a clever or humorous use of a word that has more than one meaning. Spent is also a pun, means over and emptied or exhausted. The word ere means before. Talent refers to the speaker's skill as a writer. Death hide means he would die if he doesn't use his talent. Lodge means to become fixed or stuck somewhere. Bent means determined. Maker refers to God. The word account means detail. It is also associated with bookkeeping. For example, we believe that God is keeping the account of our good and bad deeds. Chide means criticize or rebuke. In these lines, the speaker is in contemplative mood. The speaker says that when he thinks how he has spent his life before half his life has passed in the world that's dark and wide, and when he thinks about his talent, which would be great loss if it stuck within him unused. Even though his soul is more determined to use his talent to serve his God, and wants to offer a genuine details of his actions on the judgment day so that God might not rebuke him. Doth God exact day labor lie denied? I fondly ask, but patience to prevent that murmur soon replies, God doth not need either man's work or his own gifts. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. Here, the word exact means to demand. Fondly means foolishly. Patience means the ability to stay calm and accept a delay or something annoying without complaining. Patience is personified here as it stops the speaker from having negative thoughts about the God. Prevent means to stop. Murmur means to say something in a soft, quiet voice that is difficult to hear or understand. Now, that murmur suggests the question that the speaker raises quietly about God. Own gifts here refer to gifts that God has been given to humans. For example, the gift of writing that God has given to the speaker. Yoke is a long piece of wood that is fastened across the necks of two animals. Here it refers to the commands of God. After thinking about his blindness and talent in previous lines, the speaker foolishly asks a rhetorical question. If God wants him to do work for a whole day that requires sight after denying his sight, then his inner voice stops his murmur and replies that God neither needs man's work nor his own gifts presented to man. Those who bear God's commands serve God best. His state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post over land and ocean without rest. They also serve who only stand and wait. Here the word bidding means the ordering or requesting of someone to do something. Post means to travel quickly. God has kingly status. Thousands of people throng quickly crossing the land and ocean at his bidding. This means there are countless people to carry out God's commands, and those who only stand and wait for his commands also serve him. It means people who patiently and faithfully await God's guidance or purpose also play a meaningful role in serving God.